Tomorrow, if everything goes to plan, we are set to receive the Snapshot 21W16A. That is why in this video I'm going to be talking about tomorrow's Minecraft Snapshot features. Now I just want to warn you all straight up, this video will include quite a bit of speculation due to the nature of this video, but I think that this week we actually have a better idea than all of the previous weeks as to what will actually be in tomorrow's Snapshot. Be sure to subscribe to the channel with the notification bell on for daily Minecraft videos, but without wasting any more time, let's get right into it. Now everyone, if you're new around here or if you're new to the channel, you might actually not know that this is a weekly series we have here where every single Tuesday we predict with all of the evidence from the previous week and the previous days what will be in the next Minecraft Snapshot. And as I said, today I think we actually have a better idea of what will be in tomorrow's Snapshot than a lot of the previous weeks. I actually did a video yesterday talking about some of the new textures that have been revealed by ItzJhief, so I think that that is a pretty good place to start. We actually got revealed quite a few days back now some new raw ore textures themselves, so we can expect to see them tomorrow if everything goes to plan. And also, as I said in yesterday's video, I talked about some new raw ore block textures that have had some slight changes just to make them not look as much like beans in ItzJhief's own words. So yeah, they are some pretty cool texture changes which, if everything goes to plan and we do actually get a snapshot after all, we should be seeing them in tomorrow's Snapshot. Now we are entering the realm of speculation, where I'm going to begin with the possibility of us getting no Snapshot. This one's always a pretty high possibility and it's a bit of a down one, so I'm going to try and go through it as fast as possible, but as Mojang have said many times, they do not have to give us a snapshot, so just keep in mind that tomorrow we might see nothing at all. But with that out the way, let's get into the mystery features. Now this is what I personally believe, with some of my own speculation, will be in some of the upcoming snapshots. I believe even tomorrow's snapshot is a pretty high possibility. Now by mystery features, that's a bit of a wide umbrella for items to be cast in, but I believe this could be anything from maybe some mystery blocks to some mystery texture changes to some mystery mobs. We really do not know. A good example of a mystery feature is actually the raw ores themselves, which came completely out of nowhere but completely changed the game. I think it's always likely that we're going to be seeing a lot more features like this, so be sure you keep your eyes out. Moving on, we have the updated mountains, the deep dark and the lush caves. Now I've kind of put all of these together in one, but I think it is always likely we could see something to do with them, but as we know now, this will most likely not be the biomes themselves. And this is because if you did not actually catch it, we actually got some big news over the past few days and the last few the last week obviously, that the Minecraft Caves and Cliffs update has actually been split up into two parts. The first part being the blocks and the mobs, the second part being the biomes and all the changes like that. So I think that if we do get anything to do with the lush caves, the deep dark or the mountains, it will be blocks. So for the mountains, maybe it could be some kind of a mystery new block to do with them, and for the lush caves maybe some texture changes or some new blocks or something, but the most likely is for the deep dark, including the warden, the skulk block and the skulk growth, along with some other blocks that can be found down in the deep dark. It's a bit of sad news to know that we'll not be getting the biomes until the very end of the year, but it's also pretty exciting to know just kind of what to expect now. We know that we can be expecting the warden, and we know that we can be expecting all of the blocks that are meant to be in these biomes, so I think that it's always a possibility that we're going to be seeing some of these very soon. The most likely, in my opinion, is the skulk block. This is because we've been waiting for this for a long time. We not really saw anything about it, so I think that any day now we could actually be seeing anything. But just going back to the mystery features a second, I just want to talk about that a bit more. I think it is ever more increasingly likely that we see more mystery features, and this is because with all the extra time Mojang now have, I think it would be very likely for them to just come out and bring in a few more blocks or some, you know, just some new cool features or something like that, some new mobs maybe, some new textures. So I think it is ever more likely now that we actually see something to do with this. But on the downside, I want to go back to the delay and the chance of us getting no snapshot. I think as a result of this is also a lot more likely. And this is because Mojang now have a lot more time. They do not have to rush snapshots out every week. So if they want to take their time, miss a week out and come back next week with an even better snapshot, I think that the likelihood of them doing that now is even higher. Now on this list I also have archaeology, but as we know the archaeology system itself has been postponed, but there could still be a possibility of us seeing some of the features of the archaeology system make their way into the game, including the brush. Maybe it would have no functionality but still appear as a texture, maybe the artifacts, the ceramic shards, some things like that. I think there's a possibility of them, unless by postponed Mojang literally meant everything to do with it is postponed. But if you look at this list, it is drastically decreased in size compared to last week's video, obviously as a result of the split, and that's just left me scratching my head at the minute, because I feel like this split and the delay was really unnecessary. Like, I had it all planned out and all the features, and it seemed that Mojang were really on track and they were doing really well, so the fact that it's been delayed and it's been split up does not make sense to me, because all the likely features we've got here is the mystery features, the sculk growth and the warden. That is all of the big confirmed features we really have to wait for right now, and if you add that up, that's like 5 weeks at the max, and that will bring us maybe till like the end of May to the beginning of June. That's crazy. So I'm just still, as I said, I'm sat here scratching my head thinking, what are we waiting for? So I'm guessing we're going to be seeing a lot of delays, a lot of filler, maybe just a few texture changes, bug fixes. I think that this is sadly very likely, and I think that as a result of this split we will not be getting any major massive snapshots like we've saw over the past few months. But that's just my opinion and my speculation. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. I think that our last bit of hope to keep us excited for these snapshots is actually the chance of mystery features. As I said, it's really likely that we'll see some things thrown in there. If you paid any attention to the Nether update at all, you'll know that Mojang love to do this. So I think that all we can really do at the minute is hope and see what Mojang are up to. They did confirm that they will be adding no new biomes, but maybe that's changed over the past few months and weeks with the delay, and maybe this has changed their mind, but I really do not know, everyone. In this week's video I'm just really confused and I'm left puzzled, like what are we actually waiting for at the moment? But yeah, let me know what you think down below in the comments. As I said, I'm really unsure. I'd like to see what you guys think, but that is it for this video. Thanks for watching. You can check us out on Twitter, Twitch. There's links to both of them down below in the description. Thanks for watching and goodbye.